G'day folks, Steve from Vintage Restorations Australia here. In today's episode we finalised the brake refit on this car. We finish a few little jobs in the tub before we take the car on its first adventure, a test drive in some flooding rains. It's a grey old day here in the valley, a little bit of rain which is nice for the garden, but we're desperate for a bit of rain. You can see here the little 109's been on a journey on the car trailer. She's been into town to see my friend Ben. Ben likes working on the Landy, and I get him to do the things that are a little bit difficult for me.
Hang on, we'll go up if you want to have a look under here. So the problem, well not the problem, but a lot of these brake line, here's my torch, mounts are that tight, I can't get them undone. Yeah, well I couldn't even get a spanner on them with the fuel line on.
I climbed under there and I just went, oh, I can't even get in that. And I pulled the, trying to get that can off.
Yeah, up under
following the lines, and it's just like, it's almost impossible to get into. But it's not too bad under here.
No. So all we're doing is just gently folding them out, then we can tuck the new line back in under there and tap them back down the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to have a look at it, mate, go for it.
Very soothing music you got there, Ben.
Oh, it's the Braveheart soundtrack.
Oh, it's an inspirational soundtrack to wrench on.
Yeah, that's all right. Some of these limes we're going to have to trim up too. They're a bit long, but Anthony can flare them again.
Yeah.
He's done one. Look at the front here.
In here you can see that we've done the hose and the pipe to both those wheel cylinders and replaced the twins on that side, and the same over here. I just hope I don't have to replace these back ones, they're really expensive. We've had to send the rear cylinders away to get them re-sleeved, and the master cylinder also, but anyway, they're away getting done. That shiny new brake line there should give you an indication as to what's been happening behind the scenes. Last week's video showed me picking up these couple of tubs and bits and pieces from up in the mountains. The reason I did that was because these are the same as mine, 109 Series 1, and I'm going to have to get some parts off these. First little bit I need is one of the locker lids. There's one missing on my 109, so I'm going to drill that out. I've got the hinges and bits and pieces for it, panel beat it and put it onto George. That's the wrong hole. That happens sometimes. Una lacha. That's Spanish for one latch. Heading into town again. Hopefully finalise the brakes today. Isn't that right, Red Dog? She doesn't care. There's the Landy down at Anthony's. So the Rover is back from the doctor. It's had its brakes repaired, rebuilt, completely rebuilt. My buddy Davo is here, and we're going to take it for a spin and test it, aren't we, Dave?
Yep, let's do it.
Stop! It's right!
Is it? Okay, let's go. Budge over, big nose. Bigger nose.
Oh, jeez, go up. I'm a bit afraid because this is the first time I've driven a Landrover with brakes. I'm
Still cautious and using the gearbox to slow down. Can you sit in the middle, young lady? I'm flying out the side. Yes.
Windscreen wipers are very effective. Smearing the water.
So are the shock absorbers. Oh, look at that.
The heater's working well.
Yes. On my feet.
Slow up the hills. Are they? You want to have a drive?
Sure.
Up here. Having brakes is novel. So we're giving it the Davo test.
This is the first drive of a Series 1 in this millennium for me.
Oh, she's a boy. Bumpy Bucktoe Road. Quite bumpy.
Oh, here we go. Oh, sticky dip. Sorry guys.
Can't find them, grind them.
Nope.
Have you ever driven before, David? Cows are wondering what's going on.
I love the fact you've got such a long driveway.
Yes.
It's a nose competition.
Tarmac.
Just coming up.
Yeah. Just watch the connection. It's a bit of a bump. Oh, you got it. Oh. Better.
That's done pretty well. Temperature's good. Yeah, fuel's good. Do those actually work?
Which?
On the little.
These?
Yeah.
Yeah. Landy back up there. Normally there's another road that goes up there and you can drive around when we get bad floods. This goes under the whole road, but you can drive out and round, up and over the hills, and it comes back a K or two that way. This is just a minor flood today, just up and over the road a little bit. Oh, it's peaceful when it stops, isn't it?
Bliss. Okay, that is my first Series 1 drive since 1996, when I managed to fog out a whole motorway with my engine oil and leave a substantial part of a Series 1 on the M3 at 2 o'clock in the morning before I got towed around. Pretty exciting stuff.
So what's your take on this one, Davo?
Pretty good. I'm very impressed by its speed, dexterity,
Turn of speed.
Comfort, overall comfort. Obviously, having this beast on my lap has kept me warm.
It's a very efficient heater. A lot of people like the Smith's heater, but the dog is actually
Much better.
much better.
Turn the windscreen.
The wiper, oh look, it's got a high speed all of a sudden.
Yes. It's getting all the power.
Yeah, it's getting all the power. It's fairly trenching down today. It's not the best day for a test run, but she handled it. Barely leaked at all. We've got enough water in there to make a cup of tea.
I think it was coming down here.
Yeah. Given that there's some big gaps in it that you could probably poke your hand through. Look at that one up there, Davo.
Yeah.
Stick your finger
No,
in
it's
there.
a spider.
For the spider. Yeah.
Maybe.
While the car was down at Anthony's, he did a quick blue slip on it and pulled us on a few little things. One of the shockies is broken. A few of the lights aren't working that we've got to still connect up. Couple of minor things really. So in the next week or two, I'll get those things finished, and then hopefully we can get it registered and on the road permanently. I'm still umming and ahhing as to whether I'll go with Club Rego or regular Rego. The Club Rego is a little restrictive. It's cheaper, but it's only 60 days a year that I'm allowed to drive it. And now that it's on the road, I really did enjoy driving it. And I think I'd like to go on some good adventures and things. So I might get 12 months of normal Rego and then switch it to Club Rego in a year's time once I'm sick of driving it. We've done a bit of work setting up for camping in the back. I've made a platform and things. I'm still waiting on the Exmoor trim hood for the rear, but they have sent it. I've ordered a couple of storage bags and things for that as well. So in the next week or two, we're going to do a video on this, setting it up for camping adventures. And hopefully we'll start taking you along on a few of those little trips and things to the beautiful local coast camping grounds and up to the mountains and things with those adventures. So that's coming up. So we hit about 1,700 plus subscribers this week. So thank you to those new subscribers and welcome to the channel. We appreciate you hitting that button. It is free after all, subscription, so it doesn't cost a thing. As always, thank you to our patrons. We do appreciate that financial support. Any comments, questions, queries, want to say good day, want to call us names, whatever, say that we're nuts for driving Land Rovers, pop that comment down there. We're always happy to hear from you, whatever it is. I guess that wraps it up for the week, so thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that. We really enjoyed driving the little car. It was a great thing to do, a lot of fun. Thanks to Dave for coming down and spending the weekend and giving us a hand doing that stuff. He's always fun to hang out with. So he's back to Dangar Island now. Please hit like before you go. That gets our videos out to a wider audience and supports the channel. So thanks for that. Till next week, see you. Take care of yourselves and look after each other if you can, folks, and stay out of the rain. See ya.
How'd it go, Steve?
Hey?
How'd it go?
Goes well, mate.
Oh, hang on a sec.
Yeah.
And for our Welsh viewers, how'd it go, Steve?
Yeah, boy. Come on, buddy, get through the hole.
You can do it.
Come
Come
on.
out.
There you go, sit.
Sit.
She's a bit wet.
Yeah.
Is that fun? Go through the window. Shut the window though. They're a bit stiff, they might need some glove.
Hang on. Bloody hell.